This video describes the role of the quality controller in a review using Sentio for Relativity. The quality controller first plays a role during the model building phase. Their role is straightforward and focused on providing a quality check on the reviews of the model builders. Once the model building phase has been in process for several hours, the quality controller should log into Relativity, select the workspace, and display the Sentio dashboard. By clicking on the QC Check Sentio Reviews button, a request is initiated to evaluate all the model building reviews to identify documents suspected of being misclassified. The quality controller should navigate to the Review Batches tab and find a new batch in the Sentio Quality Control batch set. After checking out the batch, navigate to the Documents tab. Selecting the Sentio Quality Control Review Saved Search will display a list of documents flagged for QC review. Associated with each document will be the reason the document was selected. There are 3 reasons a document can be selected for QC review. First, applying the models to a reviewed document returns a score that greatly varies from the model builder's review. It could be that the reviewer thought the document was non-responsive to an issue, but the model gave it a very high likelihood of being responsive. In this case, it would be flagged as a possible false negative. On the other hand, if the reviewer determined the document was responsive, but the model gave it a very low score, it would be flagged as a possible false positive. Second, the model builder was unsure of the responsiveness and escalated the document to the quality controller. Third, the document was presented to the quality controller because of a suspected misclassification, but the quality controller verifies that the review, not the model, is correct. In this case, similar documents that were tagged opposite to this document are flagged for QC review. Clicking the first document in the Sentio Quality Control batch will display the document. Make sure you are using the Sentio Quality Control layout. Make changes, if any, to the responsive designations for the issues. If no changes are made, the document is considered verified. If one or more of the responsive designations is overturned, the document review is corrected, it is counted as an overturn, and the associated models are refined and improved. The process of requesting a quality check on the reviews using the latest models, then verifying or overturning the identified reviews, should be continued throughout the model building process, performed once or twice a day. The quality controller should monitor the review, watching the precision, recall, F1 score, and the count of responsive documents for each tag. The question then becomes, when is the model building complete? As a general guideline, we recommend that the F1 score for each tag meets an acceptable level and at least 50 responsive documents have been reviewed for each tag. The answer, though, is different for each version of Sentio. For Sentio Maestro, since all the documents in the workspace will be reviewed anyway, this is not as critical and should be considered the completion point of the model building phase. The quality controller should click the Initialize Sentio Maestro Quality Check button to conclude the model building phase and begin the human review. From this point, the role of the quality controller continues very much the same as in the model building phase, where a quality check is requested and flagged documents are reviewed. As the quality controller reviews documents flagged from the human review, the models will continue to be adjusted and refined. Additionally, the quality controller becomes the conductor of the reviewers, aligning them all to a common understanding of the issues from day one and managing the review from a quality standpoint. The review of reviewers' analysis can be generated on demand as early as several hours into the review. The Excel spreadsheet contains a tab with the status of the review and a comparison table of all the reviewers. It also contains one tab for each reviewer, providing insights into the different aspects of the reviewer performance. For example, the analysis can identify reviewers who have an incorrect understanding of a certain issue, or who have a performance variance by time period. It can also show quality trends by reviewer throughout the review. For Sentio AI, the quality controller should click the Predict button to initiate the process of applying the models to every document that has not been reviewed to score the responsiveness of each document to each tag. Performing Predict is basically a dry run to determine if the review is complete. When Predict is complete, the Quality Controller navigates to the Saved Searches in the Documents tab. There they will find a folder named Sentio Prediction. A series of folders, one for each issue, will be found within the Sentio Prediction folder. Each issue folder will contain 10 saved searches that will display the documents predicted based on their predicted score for that issue. The Quality Controller should use these saved searches to spot check the predicted reviews to evaluate the effectiveness of the model. For example, the -0 saved search should contain non-responsive documents, and the -9 saved search should contain responsive documents. While performing the spot check, the Quality Controller should use the Sentio Prediction Review layout. If they find any incorrect reviews, they should overturn the review and save it to refine the model. When the Quality Controller determines the models are effective, they should click the Finalize Predictions button to conclude the Sentio AI review for the workspace. This finalizes the models and sets the responsive designation for each document.